welcome to the Sins Review. I'm your host, Jackie Sins. So, I saw The Matrix Resurrections on HBO Max on New Year's Eve. So, let's talk about it. So when we first heard news about a fourth Matrix film being made, some of us were like, great, another sequel to a stale franchise. And some of us were like, yeah, Neo's back, Trinity's back, Morpheus is back, sort of. There are sort of different things being explored about the Matrix, and yeah, there's a lot of sort-ofs in this movie. Yes, Keanu Reeves returns as Neo, Carrie-Anne Moss returns as Trinity, but this time Morpheus is played by Yahya Abdul-Mateen II, who you might remember from Candyman 2021. What's really confusing is there's like a lot of flashbacks to the previous films that still show Morpheus being played by Lawrence Fishburne. So I don't know what the fuck is going on with this. There are some new characters, including Bugs, played by Jessica Henwick, Lexi, played by Irendra Ibarra, Berg, played by Brian J. Smith, and some other characters like this higher rank officer named Shepard, who is played by Max Riemelt and kind of looks a lot like Bato from Ghost in the Shell. So I'll give you the rundown. Now, if you've seen the original trilogy, you would know that our lovebirds, Neo and Trinity, died in the Matrix Revolutions. Neo sacrificed himself to destroy the machines and save Zion and pretty much the whole human race. And that was supposed to be the end of that. Of course, this movie was made. Neo and Trinity were brought back to life, resurrected by some of the remaining machines, hence the title, The Matrix Resurrections. Why did the machines do that? Well, you'll have to watch the movie to find out. So anyway, they are plugged into the Matrix and forced to live this fake digital virtual life separate from each other. Neo's new fake identity has him as the developer of the Matrix video game trilogy. And Trinity is now married to another guy and has kids with him. And yeah, there's a lot going on there. Oh, and her fake name is Tiffany for some reason. Meanwhile, there is a team trying to set Neo free, and yeah, this all sounds very familiar, doesn't it? All of them heard stories about, you know, Neo and Trinity and Zion and all the stuff they did in the previous films. They rather admire Neo and Trinity, and yeah. Now, Bugs is basically the metaphorical white rabbit that Neo has to follow to basically escape to reality, or, you know, to freedom and stuff like that. So we'll allow some Wonderland imagery there. And I don't mean physical, I mean, you get what I mean. Her look is like the modern definition of cyberpunk. Like when she's in the Matrix, she has blue hair with an undercut. She has quite a few tattoos, including a simple design of a rabbit. Lexi is, she's basically aspired to be just like Trinity, you know, a badass. And Berg, he's basically just another two-dimensional character who really admires Neo and all that stuff. And yeah, that's pretty much for it for all the extras in this movie. I feel like I should mention that this movie does have a lot of self-parody. It definitely does poke a lot of fun at basically the filmmakers are poking fun at themselves. They're like, yeah, you know, all the stuff that, you know, we did in the past, you know, about, you know, just revamping whatever and just deciding to do whatever. And you know how those, the original trilogy turned out. So basically, yeah, they are poking a lot of fun at themselves. There's a lot of self-parody, self-criticisms, and all that. You know, but it's not like super overwhelming, and it is kind of warranted. So, what did I think of the Matrix Resurrections? I liked it a lot. I know there's a lot of confusing stuff there. Like, I mean, I know Lawrence Fishburne didn't return as Morpheus for reasons, but it was, aside from being very entertaining, it's definitely it gives like a very satisfying conclusion, and doesn't really try to set up for another sequel. You know, I think, you know, this was definitely made to make up for the catastrophe that was the Matrix Revolutions, and I think it succeeded. Hell, I would even say that it far surpasses the original. I give the Matrix Resurrections full sins. Yeah, I know, even I'm surprised. Anyway, this has been the Sins Review. I'm Jackie Sins, and yeah, seriously, Tiffany, really? Hello?
You like scary movies?
Uh-huh. Yeah, really funny. If you'd stop calling this number, I'd appreciate it.
Do you want me to come over and slit your goddamn throat or rip
Yeah,
your
you'll have probably a little bit of trouble getting past all the vampires and zombies.
Oh, what?
Yeah, they're just all over the front of my house, the back of my house, and yeah, no matter how many of them I kill, they just keep coming up. So, yeah, good luck getting past them. Well, that takes care of that.